Hey, as I've been observing those around me and how we're all reacting to COVID-19, I've noticed that a lot of people aren't themselves lately. But when I've started to try to make sense of this, I realized that if we understand how our nervous systems respond to threat, all of it makes sense again. So when we perceive a threat, our nervous system shifts into fight, flight, or freeze mode. Let me give you some examples of how I've noticed people reacting from these modes in my daily life. Sometimes I'll look at my phone and I'll open up a normally chill and congenial group chat and find that people are bickering at each other. Or maybe you've seen those blooper like clips of people fighting over toilet paper or hand sanitizer. Or maybe you or the people in your life are just seeming a lot more irritable and defensive than normal. All of this could be a fight response. In terms of the flight response, it's no surprise to me that major cities have had to shut down their running paths because everybody has the urge to get out there and pound the pavement for the first time in years. It's a really great way of discharging that flight energy. Other ways that we try to flee are by avoiding the news, avoiding other people, or avoiding our feelings. And one way of doing that is by just staying super busy and not having any time for rest or contemplation. Or maybe you're avoiding everything by just becoming a Netflix zombie and not leaving your room or your bed or your computer. In terms of the freeze response, a lot of people I'm talking to have been experiencing a lack of motivation, sense of paralysis, difficulty making decisions, and a desire to sleep more than usual. So, this fight, flight, or freeze response evolved to protect us at a time when the threats to our well being were actual predators, large animals, or people with spears. And it was actually really adaptive to try to physically fight them or run away or freeze and play dead. But right now, the threats in our lives cannot be combated in these ways. And in fact, being in fight, flight, or freeze mode compromises our immunity. It also makes it harder for us to focus and prioritize and make the decisions that are best for our health and well being. So it's really important that we learn how to tell our nervous system, hey, calm down, I got this, I'm safe. And I have a number of strategies for you to do that in the rest of my newsletter and in the resources section of my website. I hope this is helpful for you and that you enjoyed it.